What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW from the Keys. Another day trading recap. Check it out. What's going on, guys? Well, today's not a good day as far as trading goes. It took a couple trades. I took 3 trades. One canceled itself out. It was basically a break even, took a little profit, and then the rest of it just canceled out. So it kind of like was a break-even scratch trade. The first trade of the day looked like it was going to work out beautifully. The first trade of the day was red trade. The second trade of the day looked like it was going to work out beautifully. I took a portion of profits off as soon as we got a pop to the highs of day, and then the thing got slammed down, and I got about 15 cents of slippage on it. It wasn't a very friendly day, so it's like about I want to say a $400 red day. And, it's just the way it is. These small caps are not having continuation for the most part. You have like one outlier that'll have some continuation and then won't really do much in the afternoon. Just really, really tough trading, to be honest. I would have been better off today trading something like D-Dog that made a decent move than any of these small caps. So maybe got to start focusing up on some of the larger names. Yes, don't forget, 5-day trial, link in the description section below and in the comment section. Come join us at the daytraderchatroom.com. Also, Trade Ideas is coming up with a trial period here. There's a link in the comment section and description section. When you click it, it should take you to a pop-up where you can sign up for the Trade Ideas trial, and you don't want to miss that. We'll see tomorrow what it holds, and maybe I'll start planning for next week. Just this week hasn't been the best one. I mean, the best trading this week was Tesla call options that I took early in the week, and EVK that I traded in the morning and then again in the afternoon. And that was a great day, home run day. And, the rest of the week has just been a lot more difficult. I had, I think 3 green days this week and 2 red days. It's been much more difficult. Anyways, we're going to jump into the charts here. And like I always ask you, don't smash the like button yet. Wait until the end of the video. If you enjoyed the content, if you learned something, if you found value, then smash the like button for me. Now let's go ahead, jump into the charts. I'm going to show you exactly just trades I took. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and get in there. Jump into the recap here on the morning. The one to have traded today was clearly ZY. We'll go over the setup real quick and then we'll go into my trades this morning. Took 3 trades and basically one, well, not really 1 for 3 because a couple take profits. It's like a break even on one of them, really. So that's the point. So it's really like 0 for 2 on the day. So ZY pushed off the bell straight up. I don't see any good news on this thing that would cause such a squeeze. We have a massive gap down on it from yesterday. This thing was at 35 bucks and it came all the way down here towards $7 and change yesterday. And then today we have a big bounce. I'm thinking it's just some sort of dead cat bounce because all the news I see on this thing is all about investigations against it. Regardless of that, you had a nice hold of the 9 AMA here. Okay, you had a really nice hold of the 9 AMA and a break of VWAP, and then it started to hold throughout here, the 9 AMA, VWAP 23.6 fib area this whole time. And so it provided plenty of time for an entry there. I just didn't believe in it. Honestly, I didn't. And there you go. You had the 9 AMA crossover VWAP 23.6 Fibonacci level, and it just took off, never looked back. And that was on ZY here. And that was definitely the one to trade today. Now, where were my trades? Well, my trades were on HUSN. So let me grab HUSN. And OBLG. Don't know why OBLG is not showing up here in the alert section. Actually, that's because I wrote HUSN instead of OBLG. So OBLG first trade of the day for me, right in here. We pushed up, traded sideways off the bell, pushed up, really nice volume on the way up, increasing volume on the way up, and then we put in a high. We started to pull in right here into what? VWAP, the 23.6 Fibonacci level, and I'm going to zoom in here on the daily chart, and that 50-day moving average, which also coincided with this previous support area, this previous resistance area right in there. look at all this previous support. That 317 to 320, to 320, where that 50-day moving average was a tremendous area of support on this chart on the daily. And we have in there a daily level around 317, 320, a 50-day moving average, all right? We have the VWAP, and we have the 23.6 Fibonacci level. 4 areas all converging into this one zone right in there. So we pull back this first little confirmation candle. I decide to get long in. We're having decreasing volume on the pullback. So I get long in here. Take an ad as well. Take my ad. So I'm in here, HUSN, started 322, I added. So my cost average was still around 323, 322 or so. And I set my stop, at let me see, where was my, 312. That's what my alert says, 312. And I was planning on stopping out there. It looked like we were going to get a nice move. A second right here. And then out of nowhere, we get that flush, and I catch some slippage, and I don't get stopped out until 309. Boom. All right. That was really, really ugly. I don't understand what happened there, because honestly, this was an A+ setup. This was an A+ setup. Now, we move on to the next trade, which was HUSN. HUSN, let me zoom back here for you. It makes this move right here. Double tops, rejects. We know this is a bearish signal. If we know this as a bearish signal, so do, short bias traders. So what are they going to do? They're going to jump in here short. They're going to pile on in their short, and they're going to look for this thing to begin to fade the gap and get into this region. It doesn't do that. HUSN doesn't do that. It begins to hold support. It begins to hold support, breaks up above VWAP, begins to hold it. I jump in on this candle, and let me see, was it on this one? Let me see here. Long HUSN 430, stop 415 area at 951. So it would have been this candle right here. I added on this candle. We get an immediate pop to the highs. So I instantly take a piece of profit off 445. Okay, I take a quarter off at 445. I leave 3/4 on, and out of nowhere, we insta reject that 450 level again, and I catch slippage on this one, and I don't get stopped out until $4 from a 430 entry with a 415 stop. So I took upon myself there an extra 15 cents of slippage because of that nasty rejection. Then we begin to hold the 9 AMA. We'll zoom back in here. We break above, yet again, this VWAP 23.6 Fibonacci level, which coincides, with these tops right in here. And every little quick dip gets bought right back up. Right? So once again, smaller size this time to protect myself because of how nasty this thing is and how badly they're all trading, all these small caps. I get in there 424, stop $4 area. I take some profits off at 434, take a little bit more off at 430, just trying to unwind and get rid of some of the risk because we were struggling tremendously up here for some odd reason in that 440 area. So every time we got a little pop up there, we wouldn't push through. I'd sell a little more, I'd sell a little more, sell a little more, and then finally got stopped out the rest right in here at 414. So that trade was basically a break-even trade. This is basically a break-even trade because it was a non-event. Nothing happened here. I did nothing. All I did was trade. So basically this trade canceled itself out. So I'm 0 for 2 on the day, and sitting red here. Not a very easy trading week, guys. Not a very easy trading week. And then you had ZY, very similar chart pattern, work out. ZY, no good news that I see. HUSN had some news, and here we are. So that's going to be it for me today. BT here breaking over yesterday's highs and starting to make a move. You could see BT make a move towards And you could see BT 14 through $19, honestly, or this week, maybe next week. So keep eyes on that one. So guys, that's about it for me today. Remember to smash the like button for me if you enjoyed it and found some value in the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't and you're new around here. Hit the notification bell so that you're alerted when I upload my next video and when we do our lives. Also, comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you traded today, what you traded as well. And I hope to catch you on the next one.